Now, in this video, we're going to answer the following question. Find the 4 roots of the equation x raised to the power of 4 minus 16 equal to 0. Show these roots on an Argand diagram. If you find this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, sharing this video, and subscribing to our channel for more content like this. An equation whose highest order is x to the power of 4 is called a quartic equation, and a quartic equation will have exactly 4 solutions or roots. Those solutions can be 4 distinct real numbers, 2 distinct real numbers, and a pair of complex conjugate numbers, 2 pairs of complex conjugate numbers, or fewer than 4 distinct numbers when accounting for repeated roots. Answering this question is a 4-step process. First, we need to factorize the expression on the left side of the equation into 2 brackets, before solving each bracket for x. Then we need to draw a pair of axes, before indicating the solutions to the equations on the Argand diagram. We've been given the equation x raised to the power of 4 minus 16 equal to 0. The expression on the left side of the equation is a quartic that can be factorized into a pair of quadratic expressions multiplied together. The square root of the constant term 16 is 4, which means we can rewrite this as x squared minus 4 squared equal to 0, which, by applying the difference of 2 squares, is equivalent to x squared minus 4 and x squared plus 4 multiplied together equal to 0. Next, we need to set each of the quadratic expressions in each bracket to 0 and solve for x. First, x squared minus 4 is equal to 0. So, x squared must equal 4. And by taking the square root of each side, x is equal to plus or minus 2. Then, x squared plus 4 is equal to 0. So, x squared must be equal to minus 4. And by taking the square root of each side, x is equal to the square root of minus 4. The square root of minus 4 is equal to the root of 4 multiplied by the root of minus 1. Given that I squared is equal to minus 1, I is equal to the root of minus 1. So root 4 multiplied by the root of minus 1 is equal to plus or minus 2i. So there are 4 solutions to the equation x to the power of 4 minus 16 equal to 0. 2 distinct real numbers, plus or minus 2, and a pair of complex conjugate numbers, plus or minus 2i. We can illustrate these solutions on an Argand diagram. First, let's draw the axes, where the x-axis represents the real axis and the y-axis represents the imaginary axis. The 2 real solutions, plus and minus 2, are drawn on the real axis, and the 2 complex conjugate numbers, plus and minus 2i, are drawn on the imaginary axis. So the roots of the equation and the answer to this question are plus and minus 2 and plus and minus 2i. If you found this video useful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.